Yeah, I'm back, bitch.
What's good, everybody? Welcome. Another episode of Flavor in Your Ear, hosted by none other than your boy Drew Wop, Drew, however you want to call it. Bring you guys more gems, classics, episodes, interviews. You know how we do it. We come in every time, and our whole point is to bring out gems, current events, historical events, and bring it out to the culture in a way that you guys can retain it, take the information, and run with it, and hopefully strike that light bulb in your head. So, and today it brings me great pleasure to welcome my homie, my friend, Vaughn, Greed. You know what I'm saying? And we doing this shit. So, what's up, my guy?
Hey, what's up? I'm just out here, trying to get that internet money.
Bro, that's what we doing. That's how we. So for those who don't know me and Vaughn, me and my boy Vaughn go back a long time. So we went to college together.
Like, it seems like forever now.
Yeah, bro, for real. It's been over 7 years and stuff. So, you know, I always had a visions of doing this back when we was in the Corey Trails apartments where we used to kick it, be up at night, having great conversations. I always like envision us coming together and putting our voices out there, on the internet, and really just to get this money. Because I always knew that we each and every one of us deserve to get some money. And so it's
I know it was definitely a lot of unique characters in our little group.
no 100%. Yeah, so it brings me tears of joy to bring this together, man. So um let me introduce the topic because I haven't even given out like a rollout of what we're supposed to be talking about. But you brought up to my attention at a time where everybody's speaking on this new wave of NFTs. And so, and even before NFTs, there's a new wave of cryptocurrency in the blockchain. And me and you have had plenty of conversation about it. But lately, I saw an interview with Gary Vee talking about NFTs and telling everyone to do 10,000 hours of research into it. And from there, I've seen NFTs on Clubhouse, Twitter, emails, everybody and their mama talking about it, right?
Hey, I firmly stand by the statement. If Gary Vee say you should be in something, you should definitely at least go check it out. Cause hey, that man, he know what be about to pop.
Yeah, yeah. And anybody who doesn't know Gary Vee, check him out. Investor started off with a wine company, built that up from like what was it, like 1.1 a million to 30 million or something. The valuation was like that.
That's something like that. I believe it like it was his dad company. He
Yeah,
was working there.
it was his
And he
daddy
started
wine company.
doing like buying Google AdWords for like random wine terms.
In the beginning of like this internet boom, back when like in the 90s, early 2000s, and took one company up, took up a company from his pops and built it up, made it into a huge brand, and ultimately he ended up becoming an investor, invested in like the early stages of Facebook, invested in Twitter.
So Twitter.
Those were some of the big ones. There was some more that he invested in that he's known for. I don't want to give out the wrong ones, but it's like maybe Snapchat and Twitch. No, not Twitch, not Twitch. Tumblr. Tumblr. But
And artist.
does it say on your end?
Uh no,
Because he talks about it all the
he
time.
talks about it all the time.
Yeah, all the time. I mean, you can watch any interview, he gonna say it, but I don't know, like, but yeah. So he brought up to the attention of NFTs, and I've seen it everywhere. And then one day you called me up and you were telling me about something called.
Okay. He
Oh, you
grew
said,
from 4 million to 100 million.
whew.
I've I've doing a little he started Wine Library TV on YouTube, and then he was doing the little Google AdWords.
Mhm.
But I at this, I guess at this time, like when he was working and building up, he was around our age.
Yeah, he said he sacrificed his 20s.
Yeah, cause he really didn't start doing anything else from himself until he was already, 30 plus.
Yeah, yeah. And he just getting started, if you ask him.
He said he gonna buy the Jets.
Yeah,
But yeah, hey, he talking about NFTs, and Gary know where the internet moving. Yeah, I should really check him out.
100%. And like I was saying, doing my research on NFTs, it's crazy. I was with my girl, and we were chilling, and I think I had a dream. I woke her up. I'm like, "You ever heard of NFTs?" And she said, "What is it?" I'm sleep talking. I'm like, "Oh, it's a cryptocurrency, and you can buy art and land." And she's like, "Boy, go to sleep." Like, and so my research into that, and like the next day you called me like, "Yo, have you heard of this thing called NBA Top Shot?" And I'm like, "Yo, what is that?" So from there I've done some research, and that's pretty much where the
I
gist of this combo is gonna go.
No, that was crazy how that happened too. That you were just thinking about NFTs, a day or two before I called you about one of the hottest NFTs out there right now.
Hot. So let's give the people what they want. Let's give them what they need. And share this. I'm gonna share my screen. I got a quick little presentation. I'm gonna talk about it. And my boy gonna chime in. Ooh, let me get this popping. All right. NFTs hosted by your boys from FLAVR in Your Ear. Let me move this thing right here. So NFTs, defined as non-fungible tokens, are digital assets that represent a wide range of unique tangible and intangible objects or items, I say. And these range from a collectible sports cards, virtual real estate, digital sneakers, music, all of the etc. And a lot of this stuff is actually still in this infancy stage, right? I keep having to move this thing because it's in the way. Some of the characteristics of an NFT are it's it's indivisible. It cannot indivisible. Sorry, it's indivisible. It cannot be divided into smaller denominations. They exist exclusively as a whole item. It's indestructible. All NFT data is stored on the blockchain via smart contracts. Each token cannot be destroyed, removed, or replicated. And variable. An added benefit to storing historical ownership data on the blockchain, items such as digital artwork can be traced back to the original creator.
That's that's another powerful thing about like definitely like collectible NFTs because the way the blockchain work, like you can see the whole history of everywhere that NFT been.
Mm. Yeah, and that's just like we're gonna get into it, but when we talk about partnerships with these big organizations, it makes sense because it's like you still make royalties on the original product, no matter who's the owner of it today and who that owner sells it to. So it all makes sense.
Because every time it's moved, it's a transaction, in the back end on the blockchain.
And what you benefit for. If you I guess you would call them a maker.
Yeah,
Mm,
I could, yeah, that's why I would consider them like a maker.
mm. That's crazy. I got this thing all up in the way. um, let me put it right here. So NFTs have become hugely popular with crypto users and companies alike because of the way that they revolutionized the gaming and collectible space. Since November in 2017, there has been a total of 174 million spent on NFTs. And like we
But
talked.
let
Sorry, no,
me,
keep going.
I'm gonna just say, it's 117 million. I can tell you how much today was spent on
Oh yeah,
one of the ones we're gonna talk about a lot, NBA Top Shot.
right.
In the last 24 hours, they had $2.9 million worth of sale.
Ooh, in a day.
Yeah, in the last 24 hours.
Oh, and today's Monday. Yesterday was All-Star game.
Hmm.
Big day. Big day. Yeah. And so, you know, the coronavirus and the pandemic kind of brought everything to the forefront, if you ask me, in a time where like this was already popping out. Like they're showing that, even though the average person or someone like me didn't know about this has been going on since 2017. Me and you had the conversation about people already buying digital land since 2013. So it's like if this wave of going digital was going to hit at any time, what better time for it to happen with everybody in the house and everybody not being able to do stuff.
It's a
And
perfect catalyst for it.
yeah. And so that's why I titled this Welcome to the Future. But NFTs, the craze took off back in 2017 with crypto kitties, from what I'm learning. And
And Crypto's Kitties, the company behind it is Dapper Labs, which is also the one behind NBA Top Shot.
yes, sir. And that's, I don't know if you understand it better than me or have a better grasp of it, but from my knowledge, just like, so they minted a certain amount of kitties that you can buy, and then that can also breed
And make
more
new,
kittens.
yeah. And they get certain traits of the other ones.
Mm.
Like I think that's random. Like later on, I'm gonna give a website that you can actually go and check like different NFTs and what they've been selling and trading for.
Mm. And
But I think like the number one crypto kitty is like it's this random kitty with like fangs, wings, and a unicorn horn.
I feel like I've seen that one. I feel like
Yeah.
I've seen that. Can you like, for you to breed the kitties, for you to breed them cats or whatever, those digital cats, like, do you have to own two cats that can breed, or can you like get with somebody else who, like, kind of like how Pokemon used to be, how somebody else may have a Pokemon and you have yours, and y'all kind of come together and
And
make them fuck?
um actually I have no clue. Like really I'm still new to NFTs myself.
Mhm.
Because what January, I probably want to say when I first came across NBA Top Shot. And right now I can't even tell you like how I came across it.
It just happened.
I think I was looking at NFTs because I've seen it on like my I think my Coinbase, or I was watching somebody talking about NFTs, and then I ended up searching them, and then like Crypto Kitties was the first ones I came across, but then I seen this one like this Top Shot, like what is this?
Yeah. And I mean, for you to actually know about Top Shot in January, that's before the curve, because I don't think
No,
anybody, I feel like nobody was talking about NFTs until Earn Your Leisure dropped that interview with Gary Vee. And he was just like so specific, like, look, this is what it is.
yeah, it's just because I've been in the crypto space, so
Yeah. Yeah. It makes sense though. Um, and we said, we touched on that there's digital art, and
yeah.
Crypto Punk was the first digital art. And what it's saying that there's only 10,000 punks made. And what's crazy is like all the stuff that I look at is like the kitties, the crypto punk, none of that interests me. But
No,
like the fact that, yeah, I don't have no interest in none of it, but shits are selling.
no, they're definitely selling. I was telling somebody, man, I was telling like one of my older cousin, like his best friend. I was just telling him about it, and he like, and I was explaining it like it's similar, like because he don't get it like the highlights on the internet. You can just look them up. And
Right.
I was trying to explain to him, it's like the thing with kids spending money on Fortnite skins. It's digital, like you don't even own the skins,
Right. Right.
but it is a guaranteed fact that no matter how you feel or what you think about it, what you don't understand, that they're selling and people want them.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like it's a good opportunity for anybody who's looking to invest or diversify their portfolio or get into something cool and neat.
Right. Even get into the collector space, because I think the collector space is blowing up right now in general. Even
Not anything that can hold value over long term, like people they down for it. Like Pokemon cards became so like I feel like every YouTube influencer out there opening Pokemon cards now.
right. Yeah, I've been seeing that too. I've been seeing that too. And I read like an excerpt somewhere, and it was like valuation is just determined by the next person who deems it valuable. You know what I'm saying? Like, so to the 25-year-old who's never hopped in the collective space, it's like you said, who are you to judge this 13-year-old who's like, no, I want these skins, bro.
No,
Like
yeah. That one skin right there, yeah, it's definitely worth $48, no doubt.
100, yeah. Like, and who are you just because you're not in the space to say that it's not in a.
I'm like, what? $48 for a skin for your video game? That's stupid. And he's like, what? No, you don't know nothing.
And me and you were talking about, because like even with the NFTs, like buying digital land, that to me it's like, why would I buy digital land when I'm trying to figure out how to buy tangible land? You know what I'm saying? And
Okay, I'm trying to get tangible land, and you talking about buying digital land.
I'm out here dropping
I
12,000 on digital, but it's like you said, there's a kid who's born in 2021 who's going to grow up with an iPad in their face, who's going to do everything digital. 15 years from now, they might find a reason. They might.
and he built one of the biggest company on that digital land, actually charging people to come into his space, only able to use his business in the digital space in that part of the land.
And making buku amounts of money. And we were even talking about like how Apple had made an announcement how they want to make a mixed reality headset.
The headset, yeah.
We were just touching on that. And it's like,
And I don't know if your viewers are aware, but basically a mixed reality headset is just a cross between AR and a VR headset. AR being augmented reality and VR being virtual. The virtual reality is just us going into the digital world, and AR is just bringing the digital world into our world. For those who might not be aware, and the mixed reality is just a headset capable of doing both of them.
that's major. Apple, Apple, your phone company.
Like Big Apple.
Big Apple. Hey, I love Apple. But so yeah, that's what kind of pretty much transitioned us. That's what pretty much is going to transition us into my next slide, which is the one and only Top Shop. Top Shot. I keep saying Top Shop. It's Top Shot.
I might be the next top shop, somewhere.
Right, right. I don't know if Top Shop is that like for.
These are actually this screenshots you got. So
Yeah, I was on the website.
yeah,
Last night.
these seeing stars are one of the newest packs they just released Friday and Saturday. So they did 3 different separate pack droppings, and everybody can only get one. They want to allow you to buy duplicate packs. So like Friday they did 2 pack droppings, and then Saturday they did another pack drop. But like Top Shot has like rarities, as you can see, like these moments just coming. So like they're common because like the actual format of how these little like I guess the digital cards are made, they don't look that good. Like they have other cards called holographics. They got bright outlines, it looks good. But although these are just common, you can see that they got a LE, which means limited edition.
Mhm.
So like the LEs, that mean they're not ever gonna make another one of those moments. So only 10,000 of these moments ever gonna exist, and they're never gonna go back and make another one. And the other type of moments we have are like CCs, like circulating count, and those like it might only be at 15,000, but if it's a CC, like in the future, that mean they still gonna make more of that moment. So that's how you can kind of tell like which one of these cars, are rarer and which ones are more commonplace. Cause
And
even though these cars are common,
I was gonna
there's
say these are common.
but they're limited edition out of 10,000. So it's only 10,000 of these moments.
So even you can get money, and I know we going ahead, but it's like even you can get some money, get some rarity in a common card that
No, yeah. So some of the good buys gonna be like some of these common LEs that you can get. Like you can get a lot of them still for under $100, under $50. And
yeah.
although they coming, like because they LE, like no more of those moments ever gonna be made. So depending on how much it is, like later on in the life cycle of Top Shot, you can start seeing some of these moments, like definitely for real collectors or like you know play your favorites. Like those moments might be good.
And what I also thought was pretty interesting when I was browsing on the site is the set number that you get. So like I'm seeing how they're only making 10,000. They let you know which actual number
Yes,
you
which
got.
serial number you
Yeah,
got,
which serial number.
and because once again these are all minted on a blockchain, those serial numbers are the how the cars was, well, I guess how the collectible was made. So your number is in response to which ones were made first and which ones were made last.
Mm. And are there like particular numbers that most people are trying to get?
Yeah, so like the low serial numbers, like they do really good, or like player matching numbers, they sell for really high
What is a
also.
player match?
So you see you got this Zach Levine.
Right.
So his serial number 8 might sell for higher than his serial number 2 or 3,
Oh, just because of his jersey number?
just because it matches jersey number. So that's another thing with like it being in beta. Like, this is very volatile because market and people are still deciding like how all these moments should be ranked and what they should be priced at. Like which serial numbers are more important.
Mm. So it's still people are still trying to figure it out.
Yeah.
Still trying to figure out. It's very valuable as it is, but yet it's still not even at its final phase.
No, it's nowhere near its final phase. Like anybody who listening, you still have a good chance to probably make you a good a good bit of money because it still is in beta. Like Top Shot just started this past July, so it hasn't even been a year
A
yet.
year. I was gonna say let's not even just drive over that like that wasn't a speed bump. Like you said, it's in beta. It's
Yeah.
still in beta. And a moment like, here it goes to this. Where do I want to go with this? It says so we already kind of mentioned this. So an NBA Top Shot is an online company launched by the Vancouver-based blockchain company Dapper Labs, and is
Mhm.
also backed by the NBA. That's another.
I guess I not even NBA Top Shot, but not yet. Never actually talked hit that point. Nah, yeah. The actual NBA is backing, and they're the ones who's sitting down producing the actual moments in the films that being used. Like, I don't know, maybe later, like we can go to the website and show them. But like when the highlight plays, I think it shows you from like 3 different camera
Yeah,
angles.
it's like it's a few different angles,
Yeah,
and these highlights are considered moments.
yeah. Cause I guess it's like a moment, and in the game is a specific moment of what's happening. Like you got like this dunk, it's a moment of Kawhi coming down and he's actually gonna perform a dunk. They have assist where somebody gonna come down and you're gonna see them pass the ball, you're gonna see the other person score, completing the assist.
Mhm. I've seen the steal.
They got steals, they got 3 points, they have layups, and they got handles. Just
Ooh, they got handles.
yeah.
I haven't seen that one.
There's some Steph Curry handles out there that very nice.
Because I'm gonna show an example of what a moment would look like, and this is very likely something. This was a moment, actually. This was a moment that LeBron James dunking
Oh,
on
that's a
the,
nice dunk.
the forward of the center for the forward for the Sacramento Kings, Nima Bolicia, I think.
No, and just like this, like they gonna show you like
Those angles.
the different angles of the approach.
What they said was this moment actually sold for 208,000.
This is the finals.
No, this not even a finals game.
This the playoffs.
No, it's not even a playoff game. Sacramento was never in no playoffs. This is just him dunking on dude in 2019.
Nah, they're crazy. No, I'm not a LeBron fan. Um, nah, but I know that dunk. Yeah, that's it was like the highest Top Shot moment at that point.
And like you said, like, so you're like, is this a playoff moment? Is this is this like what's the significance in it? And I could guess it just comes back down to rarity. I don't know.
It was a hollow,
Oh, it was
which
a
is
hollow.
which is like the rarest cards at the moment. Well, I guess like the highest tier cards at the moment.
Mm.
And like they released those like early into Top Shot life. And it hasn't been any new hollows since those went out. And I think it was also like at a set of like 49 cards or 49 moments.
And that was one of them. Yeah, like that moment, and I wish I had a picture of it. I didn't put it in the PowerPoint, but
I'm
like
putting
Top Shot actually tweeted, and they were like, they added the guy who bought it for 208,000. It looked nice too. It looked nice. So that's what, when we get done with the presentation, I hope we can get on the website and just see how these look. But yeah, being that these things are rare, these moments range in designated rarity and are artificially scarce based on where they land on the rarity scale.
yes, cause like I said, like it is true. Like nothing is stopping you from like once these moments made. It's not like they're gonna be taken down from the internet. Like you can still go and you can still go find them, watch them on YouTube or whatever.
Yeah. So what would you say to the guy? And you kind of touched on it earlier, but what would you say to the guy who's like, well, why would I buy it when I can just go on YouTube?
I mean, you just gotta look at it like this. Like, man, why put gas in a car, you know, when I can just go ride a horse? Like,
I could just walk.
it's the future. Like, No,
Ride a horse.
like that James Dunn brought legitimately sold for over $200,000, and no, it was just a digital card. Like,
And it's a
no,
real,
somebody is seeing value in these,
and it's not like
even
this is
if
just some come
you
by
know,
night shit. It's like you
the
said, like
people out there don't understand it. And that's why I would say, like, no, even if you don't understand it, like, somebody's seeing value in it. And I think that's good enough for people to check in and see what it's talking about.
and if nobody sees value, the NBA does because they clearly partner with this company to do this. And I was researching that the NBA may not be the only one that does this. Like you might see
Yeah.
this with the UFC.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be cold. That'd be
No, no,
like
can you like some of these like famous like UFC KOs captured in a moment?
imagine having like the Conor McGregor Khabib moment from a bunch of different angles or something. You know, I
Nah, that'd be fire. Definitely like people like Conor McGregor or like the Steph Currys who like, they're entertaining to like look at it and watch.
and even on a smaller scale, like I even see that Tory Lanez. I know some people be feeling a type of way about him, but like even he's teaming up with, I guess, a blockchain company to release an NFT in a version where he's gonna release music that hasn't been put out. So you might get like 3, 4 tracks, and I think more artists are going to go in that direction as well. Then from there, you kind of start seeing a trickle effect. Then you'll see like girls put their OnlyFans NFTs, and you'll see all type of crazy shit getting pushed out. I think Jake Paul is already like pushing out his own version of NFTs of him opening up Pokemon cards or something. So of course,
I can believe that. That's
of course, some things are gonna be more viewed as valuable than others, and
than
I just
others, yeah.
yeah, but I just think that's where research comes in. That's why Gary says put 10,000 hours of research into this shit so you don't play yourself. But on the screen, we're showing different packs, and these were some of the more recent ones that came out. And these are actual screenshots from the website because these things sold out. And I see like we were
Okay.
pointing out earlier, like the common packs or even limited edition. Some of these start off at $9. Then you got
No,
the rare.
okay, so this is this is the beauty and like really like why I say, if you have the ability, you have the funds, you should consider getting into Top Shot because like mm, the common packs, all of them are $9.
Mm,
The like some of the more special packs are like 14. Like the packs they just dropped this past the Seeing Stars, the they did 3, the 2 on Friday and the 1 on Saturday. Those was only 14. But like I've been looking, like we can look at it later on.
yeah, we can
But
actually
like
hop off this.
I think like still like the cheapest one, the cheapest card out, like cause you were guaranteed a Seeing Star. I think the cheapest one out of that is selling for like $160 or something like that.
Mm,
But yeah, so like the packs, like even the common packs, like if you able to get one, like because like even like some like you were saying, even the common cards, if they limited edition, like they never mention and making another one of those moments.
right. That's crazy. I didn't know that the common could even. I was hearing that common moments are, they're valuable, but then I
Uh,
didn't know that they was making limited edition versions of
of the cause you like it's just a common moment.
I'm thinking
How
I'm about to get some random ass
like like it's for to be like 2 million of these out there. Like, you know,
Yeah, bro.
like you go to the store and get you a pack of baseball cards. You for just have some random nobodies in it.
Have fucking a moment of JJ Barrera getting a layup, an open layup. It's like, bro, what the fuck?
But now, yeah, even the common ones can have limited editions on them. And like,
That's crazy.
I guess in Top Shot sense, like limited edition, all it means are then they not making like any more of that moment. Cause like, you know, cause some cars might get up to 50K and 100K, which I guess sounds like, I guess technically is a lot. Cause I think this might be like 250, 300,000, I think, like active users.
Mhm.
But you know, in the future, if you ever get to the point where it's millions of users, like you might have a common card that they made 60,000 copies of. But once they start making copies of it, they're gonna switch it over to LE. But like some of like I think the 10,000 and lower LEs are some of the best ones.
Hmm. Yeah, so I was going like, do you see the share your screen option on your end?
Yeah.
I was gonna let you rock out and show the people kind of like the website, or maybe if you collected and got into.
Okay. Like this what it look like, you know, what's that? Hey, I'm Darth Greed. But this what it look like
Agreed.
when you log in. So this Rising Stars, this is the pack they just dropped Sunday, and I was so sad I couldn't get in. Cause me and you was talking about off camera, like about bots. So on
Right.
this pack, if you didn't already own a moment, they you couldn't join in the queue and try and get a chance to get this pack.
Did it have to be a specific moment? Like, could you have
Mm,
owned a common moment?
Any as long as you had any one moment in your account, you could have joined the queue and try to get the pack. So although yes, this pack is $200, I think this was still a good buy. So this is the only card I own at the moment. Is my little Marcus.
I got the
Or
LaMarcus Aldridge.
it was a decent little three.
Ooh,
Like, it
ooh.
was getting away from him. He might turn around and
Get off me,
might hit away
Caruso.
at it.
Oh.
But nah, I got mines for $20. It's a common card, but it was only 15,000 and it's LE, so they not making anymore.
Okay.
So it's a regular base set, and I ended up getting serial number 2124. So I was cool. I got a serial number up on 5,000 for $20. That was cool for me. Uh,
And so with
but
that,
is this something you want me to show or anything specific?
nah, but even with that, so like, what will do you have any plans for that car? Do you think that that's something that you would want to hold long term, or is it something that you are trying to like, you know, like make a quick flip, or are you also trying to do the collection route where you're trying to actually have a couple?
I might, cause like they have, like you can set up a showcase and like
I've never seen
you
that.
can show like your friends all your moments and stuff. But
Yeah.
they also have like challenges, which I think are really interesting.
What's the
Like
challenge?
they got this these 9 other hollows to unlock this one. So like they never gonna sell this one. And the only way you qualify for it is you can either
Collect.
buy it from somebody who did, or you have to collect all of these.
Whew.
And you see all of these are LEs, but it's on, it's only 99 of them. I'm pretty sure like all of them not even like actually minted. So some of them might still be in packs.
And minted is another word for saying like created.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's an avenue if you someone that just kind of wants to collect it, or you're not out here. I guess that's a way to keeping people from everybody wanting to be a seller and a flipper.
Yeah.
That gives a little bit of motivation. So that card, that hollow, will never sell. They'll never push that. That'll never be.
Nah, the only way you're able to get this is if you gotta collected all these moments, or somebody collected all these moments and then they put this on the marketplace. But outside of that, this the only way. Like,
So
and
maybe
this
that's.
ends in 11 hours. So after that, it'll be over.
Oh, and it's a time limit on that shit. Oh fuck. So that
Mm-hmm.
might
But
be.
and these are like how much you think this Steph Curry moment is? I say go high.
15,000.
Are you able to see me?
Yeah, I can see you. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, lowest X, 38K.
Oh man, that's man.
But nah, it's like it is a nice see my internet want to cooperate with me. Like I said, I think like all Steph Curry moments are exciting to watch.
Is that him falling down? It's kind of lagging. Um, does he hit the
Yeah. He fell down. He, but you see how this one, the outlines of it and how they different from the other ones
Yeah,
that we were looking at.
yeah.
And part of that special, like their
That adds.
rarity.
I was gonna say, so that adds to the rarity,
But
and that's off a loss. It's not even like them niggas
yeah,
won that game.
nah. And low, the top sale was for 45. You got anything else to ask me? I'm just talking about stuff nobody cares about.
hey, hey, somebody care. Somebody care about it.
Hey, they still spent 44,000 on the Steph Curry highlight.
Somebody care about it. Nah, bro. I think that's a great introduction into pretty much a sector that's booming right now. That's really
Nah, I definitely NFTs. It's a website called cryptoslam.io. That's CRYPTOSLAM.io. And you're able to see all of the like all of the biggest NFTs on here right now. And you get to see all of them that's selling. Like the top three are NBA Top Shot, Crypto Punks, and So Rare. I actually don't know what that is.
also.
A hash mask is like I guess like digital art. What was you supposed to say?
I was gonna say, so Top Shop's taking the number one spot.
Nah, yeah.
I mean, because
My
this is for the real ones though. Like all that other stuff was kind of fugazi. I ain't gonna lie. Compared to this is some shit right here. Like this is the future.
you got sports fans, you got collectors, you have crypto enthusiasts, all really been able to come together in one spot. Cause like crypto punks, they selling, but it's like, what is it? what is your little profile called on your little headshot on Instagram? Your little Avi or whatever it's
Mhm.
called.
Yeah, the Abby.
Uh, that's what crypto punks are like to me. That's basically,
Abby's.
but
Yeah.
you know, like they selling like the last one just sold for $53,000.
Ooh.
I don't understand it,
I don't
but
get it.
I guess it come down like they unique. They can't be duplicated. No,
It can't be replicated.
it can't. So it's like
And it's only
that
10,000.
scarcity is enough for people to make them rare.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I feel like NBA Top Shot is probably like the one that like the most, your regular people can understand because they might understand like digital cards, but they understand the value in trading cards and your favorite player.
But like, so I mean, I appreciate you, Vaughn, bro. I appreciate you coming out here, bro, and even just giving
I
your
know.
and giving your knowledge on this new, not discovery, but this new wave of things that's not going to probably leave in the next year.
No
It's probably
problem.
just going to expand. So, well, you definitely have a permanent spot to come back, and we can do
Hey,
it again.
I would love to do it again.
So we'll definitely make it. We'll probably make a part two. Let's see what is dropped on the NFT space, the digital crypto space. So
And
it's not
I
going nowhere.
give the people somewhere they can go to create them some get them some crypto, start collecting some other NFTs.
Yeah. No, we'll definitely have another episode about that because shit, I'm gonna go to you for crypto advice as well. So it's in the works. We'll make it happen.
I most definitely we can do that then.
But like I said,
What I need to do now?
oh yeah, no, like I said, I appreciate you coming. And then that was
Oh, no
another
problem.
episode of Flavor in Your
Anytime.
Ear. And you know what I mean? If you guys haven't already, gonna like, comment, subscribe, and we got so much more to come. So Vaughn, I appreciate you, bro.
No problem. I love to all the people out there who listening.
And we're gonna do it like that, man. So from there, let's get it.
Yeah, I'm back, bitch. Wise people. It's safe to say, it ain't safe to say. But I'm about to say a whole lot. I'm gonna start by saying this though.